Today we will be testing the Faytterro Oscillator indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Faytterro Oscillator indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 64 different strategies, with 16 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 862 indicators, with 358 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 56 of the winning indicators. 21 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best to a 76% win rate. Now keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Alright, so today we will be testing the Faytterro Oscillator. I believe I'm saying that correctly, not 100% sure. The Faytterro part there is the creator's name on TradingView. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen though. I wish there was a way to bump up the opacity or the line weight of the oscillating line here, but unfortunately there is not. And so I know it's a little bit hard to see, but basically we have this blue oscillating line here. We have kind of an overbought and oversold type area here, the top dotted line and the bottom dotted line there. And just like most of the indicators like this RSI and others, what we're looking for is that break of the oscillating line up into these extreme areas or down into those lower extreme areas. And so we're basically looking for the breakout of this upper dashed line or this lower dashed line here. And then what we're going to do is look for that line to then cross back into the center section here, and that's going to be our signal to then take a trade signal there. So if it was above here like it is now, crossing down below, then that would be a short signal. If it's down below and crossing back up above, then that would be a signal to go long. So that's how we're going to test it. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, I know it's kind of hard to see again, but we get a spike to the upside right here. It barely pokes out above that. Let's see, what is that? The 70? I believe that's the 70 mark, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, looks like 70 there, 30 on the bottom. And so let's see, right here, looks like it pokes out above that line right there. Again, really hard to see, but, and I'm not sure, looks like the coordinates right there just kind of stuck on the 62.368, and so that's not going to help us out much either. But anyways, we get that spike here, break above that upper band there. Then it looks like we are going to get a cross down below, back to the middle section here, right there on that one. Excuse me, let's go ahead and play this forward a little bit here. Pretty much running the consolidation right here. We don't go very far, but we do push down just enough to get us to our take profit. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so we get a break to the downside here, and it looks like we cross back. Yeah, we make the cross back up into this middle section right here on this one. Let's go ahead and play it forward. And unfortunately, we caught that just on a pullback, and we get a heavy push right back down to the downside there, which does come down and stop us out right there. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end of the year right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, I would like to give a quick shout out to our Discord server. So this is our Discord server here. It is free to join. Most of the channels here are free. You're welcome to join and take part in most of the conversations here in all these free channels. But we do have a Patreon only channel set up just for our patrons to take advantage of some great advanced information that we're putting out for everyone to see. For example, Sasquatch here is an amazing Forex prop trader. He's putting up charts like this on a regular basis where he's marking out areas of support and resistance, areas of interest, sometimes even where he is looking to enter a trade. And he is constantly giving some really great, awesome advice to everybody, showing really how to mark up a chart using price action, kind of pattern setups, wedges, support and resistance, all kinds of great stuff. Our newest admin here is Mike from Upright Trading. Does a really great job of helping people out on indicators. He's got quite a few indicators that he has created himself. Some are paid, some are free, but all of them are really, really great indicators. He really goes above and beyond to make sure that he's constantly updating the indicators, looking at new ways to improve the indicators, and just in general helping people, giving them on advice on how to use his indicators as well as other indicators as well, not just his own. Very, very knowledgeable when it comes to indicators, and just all around it's a great environment where everybody's helping everybody out, supporting everybody, giving everybody advice, and just really uplifting each other and helping everybody become better traders. I highly recommend that you join us. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Let's go ahead and scroll back just a little bit. All right, let's count it out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 trades all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 winning trades, and so that is going to meet the 60% criteria that we're looking for. Now there's one more thing that we need to address here. I figured we would test it and see how the indicator does before we take a look at this little piece of the puzzle here, and I know that this might very well be a deal breaker for a lot of you. The beginning, so it's kind of hard to see, but the kind of end of the oscillating line right here is kind of super dim and pretty transparent. And if you look here, the indicator, or the creator of the indicator I should say, gave a warning that the transparent lines are repainting to a limited extent. And so kind of the beginning of this indicator here, and kind of drawing back slowly kind of gets less and less transparent, I guess I should say. And the kind of tip of this indicator does, by the warning here from the creator, it does repaint. And now I've done a video on repainting indicators. I know that they have become quite a controversial kind of topic that people tend to kind of look at in a very, very negative way. But I don't believe that it is such a concern anymore with modern technology. I think there's no reason to really worry about the repainting indicator issue like we had in the past. If you're interested in that, go ahead and take a look at my video on the repainting indicators and listen to my explanation as to why it's not a big deal. But all in all, I think this indicator did a pretty decent job, even with the repainting aspect of it. You can see that playing on bar replay, we were able to get some pretty decent signals as it was giving those signals in real time, regardless of what the line did after it gave those signals. And so all in all, like I said, a pretty decent indicator in my mind. Some of you, I'm sure, will not touch it, but that's okay. Those of you who are interested, play around with it, see what you can get out of it. That's it for this one. It's going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.